It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Very warm welcome back as we get into our sport. Of course, a big sporting weekend on the rugby front. A lot of pressure on Coach Alistair Coetzee, and our next guest might not be playing rugby as much as he used to at the moment, but that doesn't mean he no longer loves the sport. He lives and breathes it. In fact, he loves it so much that he started working on an animation series focused on the game. About time. Tonderai Chavhanga, good morning and welcome to the show, sir. There is so much that I'd like to talk to you about. First of all, let's do a little bit of a catch-up first of all. Clearly, the love of the game is still very much there. Talk to me about Super Impi 7. What a cool development. What was the motivation there? Get kids active. What was the drive?
Well, exactly that. You mentioned, getting kids active. For me as a parent, it's important that my kids, watch edutainment programs, kids that entertain them but also educate them. And obviously being a past ex-rugby player, rugby has done so much for me, and I know that rugby is not accessible to everybody on
Preach it.
on SABC or free-to-air channels. So for me, really, it's an opportunity. Doing this project is an opportunity to make rugby accessible to the millions and millions of South Africans.
Oh, I've always said it's about talking to the mother. It's about talking to the child before he becomes a rugby-playing teenager. It's about talking to the community. Absolutely love it. Is that done to scale? Is that you?
No, not quite. Not quite.
No, absolutely love it. And the mock-ups look amazing, man.
Look, as you can see, I think at the moment, we're faced with so many... the rhetoric is quite divisive.
Yeah.
Where, rugby, Madiba used rugby as a unification catalyst for change. Now we're kind of using it as a thing to divide us.
Yeah.
So really, I think when you look at the characters in the program, it's multiracial, people coming from different socioeconomic backgrounds.
Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And it's about time. And I'm sure the franchises are also loving the notion as well. Now, you talk about rugby being used in a very negative way at the moment. It does not help that, unfortunately, our national team is in a quandary at the moment. As a past Springbok player, as a player that's been through the fire, that's been on a losing streak, where is the team mentally at the moment? How do we pick ourselves up?
Well, I think it's been a hard one for all of us as fans. Yeah. And I think as disappointed, as upset as we are about the results not being pretty bad, I think from a playing point of view, the players, there's no way that us as fans, we can possibly be as upset and as disappointed as the players. I can assure you that the coaching staff and the playing and the players are trying to do their best to get out of this. But I think, moving to this weekend's game, I think the coach Alistair has made some really good selections when Janssen van Rensburg, Rijamba Ulengo and Uzar Kasim. I think those guys are going to be fantastic, and obviously with Jean-Luc coming off the bench.
We had an opportunity now, we're rebuilding. We know that we wanted to see younger players, and we were all laughing about the Barbarians game, saying that it was a bit of a joke to put so many young players on, but maybe that's the way we needed to approach this entire tour and just be open and honest about the fact that we are not starting from scratch, but really are rebuilding from the core of that team.
Yeah, certainly. I think, that Barbarians game certainly gave youngsters that, in my opinion, I think some of the guys should have been given a chance much earlier in the season. But it is what it is. We find ourselves in a position where this weekend's game, there's a lot riding on it. And unfortunately, we are not the only ones who've got our backs against the wall. Wales is also in a similar position. Yeah. Look, I think, I trust with desperation and with the right game plan, we can definitely overcome.
Yeah, let's hope they can execute that game plan and we can get the defence right as well. I just love the way that whenever we talk about it, there's always a big sigh, but we certainly still back the box, we back the players, and we back Alistair. And that's the position that we find ourselves in. So we've got to make it through this game. I hope we're going to get you back for regular updates on everything that you're doing, my friend. It's awesome to connect with you.
Thank you so much. The trailer for Super Impi is going to be coming out in mid-Jan, so I certainly hope that, I'll be giving another platform.
Bring it here for an exclusive, my friend.
Yeah.
Bring it here for an exclusive. Now, awesome to see what you're up to. Very proud of you, my friend, and continue the good work.
Thank you so much.
Awesome stuff there. Well, you can let us know what you think of the Springboks' chances this weekend up against Wales. It's going to be a tough one. Huge amount of pressure on Alistair Coetzee. We'll delve a little more into that story in our news right now. Leanne is standing by.